Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm in the kitchen today making some not so healthy things, but listen, this journey is not about perfection, it's about progress. And I always follow like the 80-20 rules, which means if you're doing the right things 80% of the time, you should be good. So if you're eating your vegetables, eating your fruits and all of that, and then occasionally eat the things that are on the not so good list, no harm done. I'm not a perfectionist, I'm not a purist, and I don't expect that from everyone. But if every once in a while you eat something that is questionable, that is usually not the problem. It becomes a problem if you're doing this all of the time. So on that note, I will be sharing with you my banana bread recipe. Of all the cakes and breads and this and that and the other, I think banana bread is one of the healthiest for obvious reasons. So come with me as I show you how I make my banana bread today.
An African woman, strong, powerful. Let go.
We always begin by assembling all the ingredients that we need, and I will include what we're using, the measurements and everything in the description below, so be sure to check that. To make any quick bread such as banana bread, we need like the dry ingredients in a separate bowl and the wet ingredients in a separate bowl. So for the dry ingredients, it's the all-purpose flour, baking powder, baking soda, and then salt, and the spices, which is cinnamon. I use cinnamon, nutmeg in this recipe. So once you have everything ready, you just mix that all up, and that's your dry ingredients. So next we prepare the wet ingredients. For the wet ingredients, we need banana, the brown sugar, eggs, and oil. So it's the 5 bananas, half a cup of brown sugar, and then I'm using 2 eggs which I mix, and then I add to the bowl containing the banana and the brown sugar, and then I add half a cup of oil. You want to use a good quality oil here. Sometimes I use olive oil, other times I use peanut oil. So you just mix that all up, and then we're ready to put the wet and the dry ingredients together to make the banana bread. So you just carefully add the flour mixture to the banana mixture, and because we're making a quick bread, banana bread is a kind of quick bread, you want to very gently just mix it up till it comes together. So here I'm using a spatula. You need to be gentle with this. You don't want a tough banana bread. If you want your bread nice and soft and moist, just carefully fold the flour into the banana mixture until it just comes together. I'm using a pan baking spray to oil the pan, but you can totally just brush this with oil and then put flour on top to dust it, or put parchment paper. So you use whatever you have. I'm using whatever I have. I have the oven set at 350. Make sure you get everything in the bowl. So at this point, I'm just adding some nuts and seeds. You use whatever that you have just to upgrade the nutrition. So about a tablespoon of each. This is walnuts. Then these are your regular pumpkin seeds. Just add a little bit of that as well. And then these are pecans, just a few. I'm also adding some coconut flakes. These are homemade coconut flakes. I basically just slice the coconut into thin, very thin strips, and then I put in the oven at very low heat. Now I have my homemade coconut flakes. Just add a little of the coconut flakes, not much. Voila. It's ready to go in the oven. I'm going to bake this at 350 degrees for about an hour. Here it is, our banana bread is ready. As you can see, it's loaded with tons of nuts and seeds and coconut and banana. And we have just 2 cups of flour in this recipe, so that reduces the amount of, I guess, gluten or carbs or whatever. And I only use half a cup of sugar as opposed to 1 cup. So, and good quality oil. So when you make your own food at home, you can control the quality of the ingredients. And remember, portion control is going to be key here. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for spending a little bit of your time with me. And as always, if you try this recipe, I'd love feedback. I'd love to know how you interpreted it. Can you share some pictures with me? I'm on Facebook. Check out the YAJE'S Practical and Nutrition page on Facebook and share your banana bread with me. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.
Let go.